Hey guys, if you're just joining me from YouTube on Archive, skip ahead. We'll look at the trailer together and we'll talk about it. But for now, I'm going to be waiting for some people to show up, finishing off this Tempest trial for that matter. And yeah, I'll probably have a separate video up just for the banner stuff. But in case you get to everything too early, just skip ahead and we'll get to that stuff. But yeah, first gotta get through this. Hey Scott, Plague Cat, Matt Money. Yeah, did you guys just see the banner? I was in a Tempest trial, so let me finish this up and then we'll take a look at the video together and we'll get to it. Stop, I have to sleep for school. Sleep for school? How can you sleep now? You should be so hype. But yeah. Let me finish this Tempest trial, then we'll watch the banner together and then we'll talk about it. Nowi with home flyers. I know that has me so excited because I didn't think I was going to pull for this banner, to be honest, because I was not looking forward to more Fates and Awakening, but Nowi, jeez, Nowi has me really impressed, because Home Flyers, up until now, Home Flyers was only available with Hinoka, and now with Nowi having it too, that really changes things, so I'll try and get her. Skate fast? What are you talking about, Josh? You're not summoning in PA anymore. I am summoning in PA. I'm still summoning in PA. Nobody can change my mind there. Really? PA banner is where I'll die for. Is what I'll die for.
Understood.
Yeah. What is sleep? I don't know. Anyways, let me hurt. This is just TT on hard, but understood. Yeah, it'll be done and then we can watch the banner together. I already watched it. I was really impressed. There's a bunch of new things going on too. I know, Nowi is going to be amazing. I'll be honest, I won't have a lot of orbs because I'll still be going for PA, but that won't stop me from going for Nowi still. So yeah, I'm still going for Nowi. I think that I should have enough. Crap, I don't remember how long it's for, but yeah. Let me finish this up and we'll watch it again. I'm gonna sleep. Upload, please. Yeah, it will be uploaded. Don't worry. At the very least, this will be archived. So, Josh, that's not the kind of language tolerated here, buddy.
Understood.
You don't want to keep trying that. Trust me. Yeah.
Really?
That's a first too. Armored Mage. Oh, sorry, not armored. Armored Archer. At least that's what I think it is. I'll have to double check, but it had Wary Fighter from what I remember. Sakura looks cute. Yeah, Sakura looks really cute. Alright, I gotta get through this quickly. Talking too much. 3 of 5. This is just hard, so.
Here I go.
Anyways, I'm really impressed by the new banner. I'm happy it's out too. I didn't have high expectations, to be honest, but I really like Nowi, so at the very least, I'm hoping for Nowi. Daggers and archers puke. I mean, I don't think much of archers, of course.
Understood.
But yeah. I mean, I don't think much of daggers, but yeah. Probably can see a stream. The one good thing about these review streams is that I get to talk to you, more of the Europeans that follow me. I'm so sorry, guys, that I don't do late streams, but like, yeah, I'm North American, so I hope you don't blame me for it. But yeah. At least we gotta talk now.
Orders?
Of course.
Right after this. I know the video was uploaded about 20 minutes ago, but I'm so sleepy because we have to get on to it. And if you see the Anna picture on the side, that's like what I expect most people will be doing. And this Anna kind of looks like a count, which would fit in the theme, so. Whatever happened to sleep schedule, I'm actually studying right now. I have to finish studying for the quiz tomorrow. And then after the quiz, I have to
Really?
yeah, I just got a lot of work to do. That's why I'll be up all night. But I couldn't resist. I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I couldn't resist after watching that banner. Sakura's a new Reinhardt check. Hey. We'll get to that soon enough.
Understood.
I'm very. Oh, there you go, Sakura. I'm very impressed.
Onward. Of course.
I always like it when IS is willing to push the meta ahead and make heroes that are like definitely better than the last. People don't like that because it's power creep, and power creep means things get better and better, and the older heroes become invalidated, which is very true right now. A lot of the older heroes are becoming like useless. Like you get older heroes and you just don't want them. But you know, it's good for the game. It's good for the meta. It's good for everybody in general. Especially in this game where parity is more prevalent, thanks to thanks to skill inheritance. So yeah, there's a lot of good and bad here, but generally good. Anyways, almost done.
It's all for you.
Of course.
And I've decided to use Lachesis over even if she's level 24. I've decided to use her over Arvis because my naked Arvis was completely garbage. It was depressing. Ike not useless. Ike will never be useless. Ike's role is too much, too good to simply disappear like that.
Understood.
Onward.
We see Sakura on the image. Yeah, it is Sakura. Do you guys remember my guesses? I guessed Leo. I thought it was gonna be Leo or Henry, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was pushing for I was pretty certain it was gonna be Leo because Leo's more popular than Henry, and I would have never seen Jacob coming.
Of course.
Jacob's just not popular. No. Don't take that the wrong way. Just not popular in the grand scheme of Fire Emblem. In the game himself, sure, but yeah, that's really what I mean. Oh crud! Am I gonna lose Ike? Yeah, I am gonna lose Ike. Oh boy. Nobody can reach in time. Wow, that sucks.
Onward. Understood. Understood.
Of course. Onward.
Jacob is popular husbando? Yeah, well, I guess so. Eyes donate $2. So much for the sleep schedule, Mims. I'm gonna study all night. I got it. I'm so behind right now. Anyways, we're done with this. So let's watch the video. Also, that should have been my 38k. That should be 30k, so that should be my Arden. Yeah, we're at 30,004. Cool. I actually saved this for the stream, but I was ultimately I didn't do it because I realized I was so far behind. Cool, we got Arden. Anyways, that should be enough time for people to show up. And daily stuff. Oh, if you guys didn't know, and even with the new reveal, I'm still pulling this Sunday for performing arts. I am still certain I'm going to go for that. But don't get me wrong, the new Halloween banner has me excited, and I will be pulling for that too. Just that I won't have as many orbs. I should have 100 by Sunday. Anyways, let's watch the trailer together. This actually has me pretty excited. Did I ignore eyes? I thought I read it out. I can't donate orbs. Okay, let's get to it. We'll start from the beginning.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Time for your trick!
Monsters are not half as ghastly as people.
Trick or treat?
Candy, candy, or cursey, cursey.
Trick or treat?
Once upon a time, witches really did exist.
Yeah!
Alright, cool. Let's go over that. So, first things first. Should I put some music back on? No, actually. No, I should. One sec, guys. This entire thing has me pretty excited. Biggest thing for me is like the variety of heroes and the changes that they have, and like how the meta is going to get pushed forward as a result. All right, let's go back to it. So let's look at let's start with the dates. The one thing that had me really surprised is that, okay, first of all, we know right away these are special heroes, but the thing that has me surprised is that it starts on October 30th and it goes for an entire month. It would have made more sense, you guys know what I mean? Like, it would have made more sense if this banner came before PA. That way it would go all the way into Halloween and people would get hyped for Halloween. Or at least like mid-October, not just at the start of Halloween. Instead, like, the predominantly for this banner, it's going to be outside of Halloween. For basically the entire month. It's kind of weird like that, but yeah. Again, special heroes, that means if you guys miss out on here, I would not count on them coming back. If you think about it, every single year they should be having different heroes, because there should be more Fire Emblem games and more heroes should deserve a chance in the spotlight. So next year, I wouldn't really bet on these guys being Halloween heroes being the same heroes. We'll see soon enough. Spring's coming up. Well, no, spring's not even... Spring's within half a year, alright? Let's just say that. So, we'll see soon enough if that kind of thinking will stay true. But I generally wouldn't count for it to be, you know, these heroes to be back. So, save your orbs. And if you're spenders, save your money. I'm not going to spend, of course, being free to play and all. But just keep that in mind when you go through everything. Because some of these heroes are really good. Alright, let's go to our first hero. And that would be Sakura. Jinto Nikomata? What? Okay, she looks really cute. Unfortunately, she has the dubious honor of being the dagger hero for this one. Yeah, if it's really hard to do a dagger hero right, and until we see the stats, we can't really be certain. But in general, very rarely have I seen a dagger hero done right. PA Olivia was as close as it got. Okay, when I had to turn off the mic when we were watching this because I was giggling like crazy when I saw the name for her weapon. It's friggin' kitty paddle. That is adorable. Okay, but effective against foe using magic, that's crazy. I'm gonna assume it's like the same bonus as every effective weapon, which really helps her out. But again, we don't know her base stats, so we can't be certain of anything. But the one good thing this means is that for once, we're gonna get a dagger hero, and we're not gonna just do, you know, poison dagger plus, because we've been doing poison dagger plus for like a friggin' year now. Okay, the game's not even been out a year, but you guys get what I mean. But yeah, for once, it's going to be effective, but I don't really know how effective it will be in comparison to just a poison dagger, you know. But you know, comparable might. Well, poison dagger might is completely atrocious, but you know, basically comparable. So, it still has like a dagger effect in that with the debuff in it. Glacies just gives us a huge hint that she's gonna have high resistance. The other huge hint is that, you know, she's completely built to be anti-mage. Warding Stance 3, it's very interesting that Warding Stance is going to be available, but, you know, that +6 res is really going to help her out. And Guard, this entire thing basically says anti-Reinhardt. Yeah, and Cupid, and a whole bunch of you guys already said that, but yeah, this is basically anti-Reinhardt. For those who don't know, and this is actually pretty cool to show us that, the people, intelligent systems, the team behind Fire Emblem Heroes, they know the meta. Because Guard, right now, Guard only has real... Oh, we're offline. Jeez, okay. Whoops. I'm going to assume Twitch is still online. Alright, one sec, guys. I'll double check to see if there's anything I can do. Are we back? Yeah, crashing's kind of unfortunate. I don't know why. I double checked in the meantime, but it looks like Twitch has been online. But yeah, let me explain. Guard, the way guard works is mostly to counter the effects of like quick and pulse moonbow. There's going to be other uses for guard in the future, but right now the most prevalent one is that to counter quick and pulse moonbow from Reinhardt's. And for those that don't know, moonbow is like the only chance Reinhardt has to kill like green heroes. Like it allows him to overwhelm like the allows him to overwhelm the weapon's disadvantage, well, the color disadvantage. So basically, as long as you're at full HP, well, this is what it's assuming at 80% or higher, the charge doesn't activate, so it would stay at only one charge so that the moonbow doesn't come out. Basically, that's what it does. The most prevalent thing that it does right now. And basically this means she should be able to take Reinhardt's shot, and she should be able to win thanks to Kitty Paddle, which again, the most adorable name ever. Okay, Dagger Valor 3, that's a really nice thing to have at C. It basically means if you draw her and you don't intend to use her, you should at least use her in the future, because 2x SP really speeds things up. If you guys haven't seen, like, that's one of the trends they have with these special heroes. I'll show you real quick. So another special hero that had it was Tiki, and that would be Axe Valor. Whenever I grind an Axe hero, I would bring my Tiki along, and it would really help the SP gain. And you know, 2x SP, it stacks with like 2x SP events as well. So 3 SP becomes 6 SP, which becomes 12 SP. If you guys like, and you guys know how multiplication works, right? In essence, it saves you tons and tons of time. But yeah, just having Dagger Valor is a huge bonus. Again, we have like a huge indication of what she's going to do, which is anti-mages, particularly anti-Reinhardt. So we know she's going to be good at that at least, but going forward, we have to see the stats to be certain. On to the next hero though. Only skills look okay? Yeah, well. Anyways, this is Jakob, and for people who don't know, he's most likely Armored Bow. I will double check to see it, because the biggest indication is the Wary Fighter. Wary Fighter cannot be inherited by a non-armored hero. So let's try Cordy and Effie, wherever she is. Yeah, this skill cannot be inherited due to movement type limitations, which basically, unless they've changed Wary Fighter, which I really doubt, that is like the biggest indication that he will be an armored archer, which completely changes things up, because we don't have any armored archers right now. Interesting that he's going to be a special hero too. He doesn't even look very well armored, to be honest. I feel as if Jakob and Henry will be our first range armorers. Yeah, that's kind of like the indications they're giving off. The other indication is of course Ignis. Ignis being defense, and you know, if you're an armored hero, you're going to have tons of defense. Wary Fighter is exclusive to armors. I know. I just showed that, but the guess is the only way that he's not is if they changed Wary Fighter, which I really doubt. But it would be cool if they changed Wary Fighter, but you know, I doubt that. In any case, Ignis, great for armed heroes, tons of extra damage. Bracing Blow, defense res +4. I'm not sure how great that's going to be, but if you guys don't know, like, the Bracing Blow would work with Ignis. If you ever trigger Ignis and you attack, it would actually work with that. Wary Fighter again helps survivability. Effective against flyers. After combat, bonus become penalties on all foes within 2 spaces through foe's next action. It's basically, if you attack something, it panic deploys everything. Yeah. So Armored Archer Jakob, yes. That's exactly what's going to happen. And that actually changes things. Oh god, why are we going offline so much? It's a good thing we're going to have this. Is chat not working or just me? I don't know. We need to stop dropping. Holy crud. interesting thing here is, you guys know how Wary Fighter works, right? You can't make a follow-up attack. But if you replace Monstrous Bow with a Brave Bow, you can still double attack. Just like how Effie uses Brave Lance to double, even though nothing that attacks her until the HP threshold is changed anyways, is breached. They can only hit her one time, unless they use a Brave Weapon as well. So this is saying, like, if you use a Brave Weapon with Jakob, it's actually gonna be pretty awesome. The Brave Shot and then the one hit counterattack puts you to 3 on the Ignis charge. That's 3 to charge, and then if they next time they attack and then you counterattack, that's Ignis being triggered. That's actually pretty dope. It's well thought out if you use a Brave Weapon anyways. But yeah, there's a lot of potential here. Armored anything has potential, to be honest. Harsh Command doesn't reverse pat, by the way. I didn't know that, but oh yeah, I didn't know that though. Yeah, that would be for Jakob. It's interesting, and if in case anybody didn't notice, I don't care if it's like CPU hero, but he's hitting a 44. I know it's on a flyer, so there's a bonus there, but that's still pretty high. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Wait, how much does he hit with Ignis? 68. Okay. If you guys want to do the math, I don't want to do the math right now. I'm so sick of studying. I've been studying and counting all day. You could figure out what attack he is at, but anyways. Okay, so Henry is next. Sorry, I just want to make sure. I can pull for colorless. Yeah, you can definitely pull for colorless now. There's going to be 2 colorless heroes. Okay, he's green. Basically that also says don't bother with summoning for blues, which is a good idea. Yeah, Nowi's red, so yeah, don't summon for blues. Okay, so what catches my eye right away? It's Armored March. For those who don't know, Armored March basically completely changes the armor game. The one massive advantage Armor Heroes have over other heroes is that they have the highest BST, base stat total, but their one penalty is that they can only move one space at a time. That's completely gone. That's completely gone here with Armored March. It's pretty incredible what you can do as a result then. If you use Armor March, and you're gonna have a lot of Armor Marches available just summoning for greens, it's also a really good thing to summon for greens, because you get... Okay, I know it's a small chance, but just hear me out. If you summon for greens, if you're somebody like me and you use Nino, great. That helps you helps you stay in tier 20. But aside from that, the greens have 2 of the best heroes for armor in Amelia and Hector. And you technically have a chance for Brave Ike too, which isn't really nice. So summoning for greens is overall good, especially if you're caring to make an armor team. So if you get Amelia, great. You know, that's more Armor March. Not to mention Amelia is very, very good. And if you get Hector, that's distant counter. Not to mention Hector is a great armor hero as well. So with that aside, pulling for green for people going with armor teams is a really good idea right now. Spectral Tome though, after combat, bonuses become penalties on all foes within 2 spaces through foe's next action, which is very similar to what Jakob has, and except Jacob's using a bow, so there's that flyer effect. But yeah, Reprisal. Reprisal's not a great special, but if this is an armored hero, he should have a lot of HP, which he doesn't actually. Weird. It says he only has 31 HP. Huh. Well, it's not the full hero out yet, but 31, that's kind of low. So, that has me puzzled. And of course, Armored March can only be used by armor heroes. So, again, we're going to get our first armored... Wait a second. I'm confused now. This is an armored green mage, right? Yeah. Okay, so we do have our first Armor Mage, but until we see the stats, there's no way to be certain, but the skills say he's not going to be a great choice for close counter. That would be my guess here. That's just a guess. We'll have to wait for the stats, and to be honest, it's only a few days away now, so. If Jacob attack is high and a good overall speed, close counter on him will be a damn monster. Maybe. He does seem kind of quick, because it's kind of rare to see anything double. 31 times 2. He is doubling, so. Alright. Overall, the banner looks kind of lackluster unless these stats are really damn high. I think the skills are really, really good. I don't think it's lackluster, to be honest. But none of these heroes are essential. Why aren't my messages showing up? They are showing up. They don't show up instantly, though. Anyways, this is what has me the most excited. Nowi. Wow. So my guess was a little girl with the witch hat from the silhouettes. It was, I guess, a little girl. I thought it was going to be Elise or Sakura. I never would have guessed it was going to be Nowi. So to have Nowi, and not just Nowi, but the first Red Flying Mage to finally pull it off, the trilogy. Because all the flying mages right now are all special heroes. Spring Camilla, Norian, Summer, Corin. I almost said a 0. What's wrong with me? Corin, and then finally Nowi. That's crazy. I feel bad for the people who are Fire Emblem trying to do these flying mages. Anyways, let's go through things. Nowi's clothing, I know. She's so adorable. I'm going to pull for Nowi. I know I'm not going to have a lot of orbs after PA, so I'm going to store them all up and go for Nowi. Anyways, let's look at her stats and skills. Grimoire, reposition, attack, res, bond 3. I've never seen that before, by the way. Live for bounty, home flyers. All right. Henry doubling the enemy is kind of scary though. Yeah, it's like a hint. Flying bow user in winter. You might be on something, Kuzio. You might be onto something. That could happen. There will be eventually, but yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. Grimoire is a game changer. Units can move to a space adjacent to ally within 2 spaces. Let me double check. But I'm pretty sure that's the same as guidance, isn't it? I don't have Tano, so don't quote me. Okay. No, it's actually even better. Alright, so guidance is, if unit has 100% HP, infantry or armored allies within 2 spaces can move to a space adjacent to unit. Oh, okay, it means this unit, my bad. Alright, so it's the same as flower formation then. Okay, my bad. Yeah, it's flower formation, my bad. Again, I don't have Valencia and I don't have Tana, so there's no way. And I don't have the seal yet either, so there's no way for me to be completely certain. But yeah, my bad. But that actually really helps things out. Not to mention, you can just use the guidance seal on her, and that would really change things up, wouldn't it? Because you would have like the master. You would be the master of mobility, because you can not only transport other heroes to you, you can teleport yourself over too. That's pretty insane. Right. If there's one hero that you have to get, I think it's Nowi. Outside of being a completely really cute Fire Emblem. She helps Fire Emblem in 2 ways. That she has home flyers, and she can really move heroes around. Well, she can move herself around, and then if she uses the guidance seal, she can move other heroes around. That really helps. That really helps change the aspect of how, you know, flyers right now have a penalty essentially. Well, they already have a penalty in that all archers, you know, get a bonus on killing them. And their one advantage, which was supposed to be able to fly over any terrain, is essentially just mountains and forests, because they can't fly through destructibles and they can't fly through some obstacles. Like there's pillars that they can't fly over, or like just giant walls or something. It's kind of weird like that. But yeah, if guidance is also used along with Grimoire, she can really help flying heroes move. But I guess we'll have to see our stats first before we make any definite decisions. But yeah, it's nice. Just having home flyers would have been enough, but having all these other abilities is really cool too. The one thing that has me like, it's just Roarblade. Maybe she's better off using a Blade Tome if you don't want to use Grimoire. But Grimoire seems like a really good ability. The thing is, like, the further you get into Arena, higher levels, higher tiers and such, you gotta decide whether you're valuing more mobility or more attack. And usually I think mobility is more useful, because positioning matters just so much in higher levels of Arena. And she seems like she's gonna be terribly good at positioning. She even has reposition. Jeez. Nim, why is everyone OP? Well, we can't say for sure if they're OP until we see their stats, but these skills are awesome. Anyways, attack res bond 3 grants attack res to this unit during a combat if this unit is adjacent to an ally. That's kind of absurd. You just have to be next to somebody, and then you get a huge boost. Attack res plus 5. This is better than any spur. And of course, this was stacked with like ally support. So if you're next to the right ally, this is both good offensively and defensively because of the res plus 5. And it just says during combat, not if you start combat, not if they start combat, during combat. That's amazing. Basically she gets plus 7 attack, plus 7 res, if you have the right ally next to her with ally support and everything. But yeah, that's gonna be a hard A skill to beat. It actually changes the game in that you don't want to go like stereotypically life and death or like fury, because attack res bond, and that's probably gonna be transferable too, so that's gonna change the meta up. Anyways, live for bounty, that's great. It's not really essential. It helps you farm things, which for people like me, you can see this, right? After going for distant defense 3, I only have 6 great seals, great Azure badges left. Yeah. Of course that's for Christos. So what I'm just trying to say is like these live for stuff is going to really help in the future. I don't use crystals though, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you guys, it could help you with leveling up other heroes if you're people who use shards and crystals and stuff. But yeah, anyways, having home flyers is good enough, to be honest, because right now it's only Honoka of home flyers. So yeah, having another hero with it really helps things out. Yeah, I never use crystals and stuff like that, so that's probably why. That's probably why I have a lot. And that's it. That's all 4 heroes. Of course, there's gonna be paralog, which also means I believe we should also get a chain challenge as a result. Let's double check. Paralogs are great. More more orbs. Chain challenges. Hey guys, if you're just joining me from YouTube on Archive, skip ahead. We'll look at the trailer together and we'll talk about it. But for now, I'm going to be waiting for some people to show up, finishing off this Tempest trial for that matter. And yeah, I'll probably have a separate video up just for the banner stuff. But in case you get to everything too early, just skip ahead and we'll get to that stuff. But yeah, first gotta get through this. Hey Scott, Plague Cat, Matt Money. Yeah, did you guys just see the banner? I was in a Tempest trial, so let me finish this up and then we'll take a look at the video together and we'll get to it. Stop, I have to sleep for school. Sleep for school? How can you sleep now? You should be so hype. But yeah, let me finish this Tempest trial, then we'll watch the banner together and then we'll talk about it. Nowi with home flyers. I know that has me so excited because I didn't think I was gonna pull for this banner, to be honest, because I was not looking forward to more Fates and Awakening, but Nowi, jeez, Nowi has me really impressed because Home Flyers, up until now, Home Flyers was only available with Hinoka, and now with Nowi having it too, that really changes things. So I'll try and get her. Skate fast? What are you talking about, Josh? You're not summoning in PA anymore. I am summoning in PA. I'm still summoning in PA. Nobody can change my mind there. PA banner is where I'll die for. Is what I'll die for.
Understood.
Yeah. What is sleep? I don't know. Anyways, let me hurt. This is just TT on hard, but yeah, it'll be done and then we can watch the banner together. I already watched it. I was really impressed. There's a bunch of new things going on too. I know Nowi is going to be amazing. I'll be honest. I won't have a lot of orbs because I'll still be going for PA, FE. So if I ever get Henry, we would have a proper Armor Emblem team. I don't even have to use FE really. Arden's gonna be pretty good, which I just got. You don't have Amelia? I wish. I wanted to pull for Amelia, but I didn't have the orbs at the time. I'm most excited for Nowi. She seems like she'll be really good, and she's a Red Flyer Mage, which will greatly benefit my Fire Emblem. DJ, PB, and J, you're really lucky to have a Fire Emblem team. Fire Emblem has always been on my mind, but I just never had the luck to pull for them. Or the orbs. I went for Norian, Summer, Corrin on the final day, and we could not get her. Why do I think there will be someone that will give Sakura's dagger to Felicia? Is it going to be transferable? Hold on. After combat, foe uses magic, foe suffers. Yeah, there's nothing indicating it's not going to be transferable. Okay, you're right. That's interesting. Kitty Paddle would actually be pretty good on Performing Arts Olivia then. Because Performing Arts Olivia comes with distant defense, and she has a decent amount of res. Wow, that would work. But I wouldn't ever really want to transfer over a special hero. I think, yeah, unless you're a whale or something, I wouldn't do that. I like the poison dagger build more because you don't sacrifice a special hero, but you know, that's about it. In this meta, bulls are just too strong. I had to stop using my flyer team. Yeah, Dominic. Currently, Bravelins are running rampant. I have to admit, I am part of the problem. Being that, whoops, this is, I accidentally switched her in. This is my, arena defense team. Of course, using Lynn and Cecilia for this week because of she's a bonus hero. You guys remember, I switched in Owen with Brash Assault afterwards for defense results? That didn't go well. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins with Owen with Brash Assault. Over the first day, I had 7 wins or 6 wins with just using Cecilia. So that Brash Assault thing is not as cool as, well, not as good with an AI using it at least. Why stream so late? We were going over the video, just looking over what's video's stuff for the new heroes. But yeah, pretty exciting. In terms of the waifu factor, because I gotta talk about this because it's just Sakura and Nowi. I would rank Nowi ahead of Sakura. I think Sakura looks really good, but Nowi, I can't even recognize this as Nowi, to be honest. This doesn't look like Nowi at all. But yeah, she's definitely more cute than Sakura. I know somebody's gonna fight me over that, and I will fight you over that. I believe in Nowi more. Yeah, this is what Nowi looks like. Huh. Yeah, they don't really look alike at all. It's who are the artists? Yeah, artist is Lack here, and this one would be Ukyo Yuchichiro. So it's different. Report him for more pedo. How is this being pedo? Just saying a hero's cute. Jeez, I'll fight you, right? Please get that off my screen. What, this? Anyways, let's look at Jakob. There's one thing that we don't do enough, which is admiring the art. And to be honest, like, the art is really good here. Though he doesn't really look armored. Maybe it's like the Frankenstein thing, like how hard it is to kill Frankenstein or something like that. Maybe that's the angle they're trying to do. He doesn't look armored, right? He doesn't look armored, so I'm guessing it's the Frankenstein angle, where like yeah. Let's go to Henry. Henry doesn't look armored either, to be honest. Huh? Yeah. That's interesting, but they're going to be our armored heroes. Anyways, I'm going to do like one TT run, and I'm going to go back to studying. It's fun talking to you guys about all this stuff. It'll be pretty exciting to see in the coming days what exactly are we getting out of them. And I'll run Lachesis. Look at Jakob's wrists. Well, that's hardly armor. We can't really consider that armor. So how have you guys been? How are you guys doing in Tempest Trials, by the way? I don't have a 40% hero. And I've given up on Arvis. At this point, I'm just using Lachesis. Because you kind of need a healer, and Arvis is just garbage. Well, 4-star Arvis is anyways, which is what I'm using. I don't think actual Arvis is that bad, but yeah.
What can I do?
Still like art for Nowi? Yeah, I preferred art on Nowi as well. Nowi is the only one I'll be pulling for. 63k, 43k, and stopped. I just reached 30. You guys are making me feel bad.
Done. Yes?
That's fine.
Onward.
Only at 50k with 20% heroes. Sad life, yeah. I'm going to all night long. All night long. I'm gonna be grinding. 14,000 so far. 14k. What are you doing? You need the orbs. If you're summoning for these new heroes, especially, you need the orbs.
Okay.
Wow, we can't even kill Sophia. Grinding all night long.
Yes.
I really mean studying.
Yes.
Because I view that as a grind, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be studying after this. My next stream is most likely on Sunday. Probably not gonna do anything until then. Just too much work to do. Just got Arden. Same here, Jerax. Like literally right at the start of the stream, I got Arden.
Do my best.
Oh wait, what time zones are you guys? I would love to know if there's anybody not in the Pacific watching right now.
Of course.
It's pretty cool to even get like 150 viewers at this time of the night. 40% use YouTube demonetization. Sorry, I can't say his name. Just got Arden. I need to grind up Arden as well. I think but I'll use Lachesis for now. I have to kind of just focus on yeah, I have to just focus on getting the points.
Yes.
Nim, do you own a Switch? No, unfortunately not. I'm in MST.
Onward.
Wait, what's MST? I'm from Italy. 10 a.m. Ooh, yeah, Europeans, right? What do you study? Accounting. Currently have 46,000 points. Only have Arvis as a bonus hero. Is interesting. Somehow this is the best I've done in TT so far. Maybe you're just being motivated by having nothing, having a bad, well, not a 40% hero. I found myself working a lot harder this TT as well. Nim, are you going to save for Halloween or try for Exera? I'm going to go for Exera. I'm sorry, like, as much as I like the new heroes, there's only one essential hero in my eyes. And the only essential hero would be...
Of course.
Would be Nowi.
Yes?
I think Nowi just kind of changes the game. With Grimoire. And then, like, the idea of running her in a Fire Emblem kind of just changes the game. If you run Grimoire and you use Guidance Seal on her, you just have so much mobility for a Fire Emblem team. The Armoured Mages, the Armoured Heroes are a nice idea and all, but I would, if I pull for them, I would just want Armoured March, and I don't like the idea of sacrificing special heroes, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, the entire thing's really interesting.
Onward.
But for the TT question, just got Brash Assault 12K. You gotta work on that. 1 a.m. here, 3 a.m., 6 9 a.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 10 a.m., 4 a.m. You guys are all over the place. So a lot of you guys are in EST.
Yes.
So what are you degenerates doing, huh? Why are you up still?
Let's go.
Best time zone is Australia. Haha, haha, very funny. Roughly 44k of 20%. Yeah, that's rough. I need Super Mario Odyssey, please help. How can I help you when I don't even have a Switch myself? Shouldn't I worry about myself first?
Yes. Yes?
Wait, how far back am I? Guidance doesn't work for flyers? Wait, it doesn't? Wait, why is it on a flyer then? Huh.
Do my best.
Gotta retract that comment if it's true. Nowi's Grimoire seems to only work with her. At least that's what the writing says, unless there's going to be another,
Really?
mistake. I'm up all night to watch streams. She's up all night to post memes. Jet fuel cannot melt steel
What
beams.
can I do?
Omama did 9/11. Anders, what was that? Guidance is flyer exclusive, yeah.
Yes?
I'm kind of confused then. Flyers can't go to guidance units. Alright, my bad then. Huh. Again, don't have them, so... Gotta... ugh.
Let's go.
Gotta remember that then.
Yes? Okay.
That's kind of interesting then. What is the point?
Course. Do my best.
Oh, right. My bad. I just read that. I just read that earlier too. Still helps out mobility in a non-Flyer Emblem team then. Which is really impressive. That seems strong because for flyer formation you cannot move to a non-flyer. Right. Okay. That still helps out. So going back on that comment, then it'd be just not a flyer team in any normal team. I guess that works out better, but she's more suited for a flyer team. That's interesting why they would do that then. That kind of contradicts what she would be good for, or like her true potential is how I would view it. Huh.
Okay.
I guess it's fine. You don't need to
Let's
use
go.
the guidance seal on her.
Really?
Though running.
Done.
That's a strange thing for canon then. And no, they're chasing the wrong hero. God damn it.
Do my best. Onward.
It's basically good in both, yeah.
Yes?
That kind of makes me sad because I had
Of course.
better ideas for it. As someone who is new to this channel, how would you describe it? Messy. Because I don't have a set schedule, and I always do streams at weird times nowadays.
Yes. Really?
Still, we have a lot of fun, I guess. Mostly FEH, yeah. At this point, it's mostly
What can I
FEH.
do?
I do want to do more Smash stuff,
Onward.
but there's just been no real reason for me to do it because I don't get as many views, and there's no way for me to compete lately. So, yeah. Channel's pretty chill. Yeah, thanks. Why are you using Mass Morph? Sorry, I'm new as well. Mass Morph has reciprocal aid. Basically healing. And since she heals 10 from Falchion and another 10 from Renewal, that's 20 HP. And since the way Tempest Trial works is that every start of the turn Renewal triggers, that actually gives her 20 HP each time, and then she can just flip HP to heal. So that's actually pretty useful.
Let's go. Really?
Did you stream earlier today? No. I've been studying all day. I'm gonna stream. Sorry. Probably not gonna stream for next while. Next stream is probably on Sunday. Mostly because I have my projects due on Saturday and I have my quiz on Friday. Hey, I can dig some messy and chill streams. That's good. Anyways, after this, I have to get to editing. Editing the video and then have to start working on other stuff.
Okay.
It's kind of rough being a student. and then try and balance this YouTube thing on top of everything.
Of course.
If Nowi stats are anything like Summer Corns, I'm definitely going for her. She probably is. And thank you, Fish Handler. Okay, you gotta help me out with your name, dude. But yeah, thank you so much for the sub. Are you a college student or a high school student? I've graduated actually. I graduated university. That actually didn't help anybody, did it? I've actually graduated university, so. But there's this thing called continuing education, because in most fields, just graduating is not good enough. Like, the expectation nowadays is that you study forever, basically.
Let's go.
Oh, jeez. We gotta get out of there.
Yes?
I'll leave her there just to show you guys. So this is healing you. Reciprocal aid allows you to switch your HP, but because Marth heals so much, and you know, base HP is actually fairly high, you can just heal people like that. It doesn't work too well if you use him offensively. Use her offensively. Good luck, Nim. Yeah, thank you. I should be fine. It's just that it's gonna take a lot of time. Just call me Fisk. All right, Fisk.
Really?
Fisk is a lot nicer.
What can I do?
So, name of New Henry, BK, and Tana. What dancer do you think would be best? Wait, what? New Henry, Tana,
Of course.
what dancer? Isn't that completely out of what you just said? Okay, for I still think the best dancer is Norian, or they want to say performing arts Azura. But yeah, I think it's Norian Azura. Assuming Henry's res is bad, I was thinking Inigo, maybe PA Olivia or Shigure. The thing is, like, when I consider dancers, I keep their main role in check, like in mind at all times, and there's no dancer better at dancing than Azura. Because, well, it's not even exclusively dancing for her, but you get the idea.
Yes.
The ability for her to really buff up other heroes just changes the entire game.
Done. Onward.
+3 to everything especially helps out Blade Tome users, because you get 3 extra damage from the plus attack. All right, you get 3 extra speed, you get 3 extra defense, you get 3 extra res, and then you add everything together, so that's another 12. So that adds 15 to attack, which is incredible. That's why I think Azura is the best one. Do you not assume Marth's gender?
Okay.
I don't know why they want to. They should go back to making it Marth question mark, or just question mark. Because at this point, calling her Marth is completely wrong. And I think eventually at one Tempest trial they're gonna reveal her true identity. Also, what do you guys think for Tempest trials? Do you think they'll ever end? Like, they're trying to go with a theme of a story right now, right? But there's no way that can last.
Onward.
They're eventually gonna reach all the possible stories, and then we're gonna have no Tempest trials. There's no way, right? That doesn't make sense. But yeah, just a weird thought. Well, I realized I was worded. I meant to word it as, if you want to shove those 3 on a computer, what dancer would you make as a 4th? Oh, do you mean in team? Oh, sorry. Shove those 3 on a comp as a composition for a team. Okay, I'm gonna assume you mean team then. Inigo then. Inigo, because you want to check that Reinhardt. Yeah, Henry, BK, and Tana. Yeah, it has to be Inigo, because you have nobody to take Reinhardt's, or really. Well, Henry can actually take. Henry could probably take on Lin, but yeah, it basically has to be Inigo. If I have PA Azura and Inigo, is it worth to go for Olivia and Shigure? I'm free to play, and right now I have 55 orbs. Is it worth to go for Olivia and Shigure? I think Olivia is, but keep in mind Shigure is just basically only good for dancing. There's a whole bunch of people who think he's going to be good for something else. I don't believe that stuff at all.
Of course.
So yeah, I don't buy that idea.
Yes? What can I do?
I would go for Olivia because I think she has a whole ton of potential, especially with Poison Dagger, but that's a lot of cost. Good thing is you can get Kagero as a 4-star and then, you know, just up her feathers. But yeah, you might not be down for that, and I would completely understand that.
Yes? 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 Okay.
I actually messed up here. I should have attacked Julia first. Kind of sleepy.
Yes?
Great. Yeah, well, whatever.
Onward. Do my best.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll still attack. Marfa's a good-looking man, I guess. I'm actually surprised I didn't kill Kane. Now we can kill Kane, but
Yes?
can we take a fight?
Yes.
No, we can't. 30 times 2. That's QR.
Done.
Oh, okay, we can take a fight actually.
Okay.
I hope the TT story doesn't end because only swords have free 5 stars. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't want it to end either. To be honest, I want it to repeat more. I want more mass morphs, for example. I know Mass Marth is basically a clean Lucina, and she doesn't even have ether, right? So that sucks, but I don't know. There's a cool factor to Mass Marth that Lucina doesn't have, so that would be my preference. Should I try and pull for Hinoka? No, God no. Save up. Go for Nowi.
Do my best.
Nowi makes so much more sense right now.
Really? Okay.
More BKs? Yeah, I would love more BKs as well. It's just that so far they've only shown they'll repeat, you know, for Mass Marth because Mass Marth came back. It seems like if they run out of ideas, they'll go for Mass Marth. I'll actually do one more, then I'm going to go back to work. It's pretty cool. There's 100 of you guys, 150 of you guys online right now. A lot of you guys are in Eastern time too. That's kind of degenerate time because it's 4:20 a.m. for us. For me, I kind of have to do all-nighter at this point. But for you guys, what are you doing? You should go to bed. But yeah.
Done.
Should I pull PA since I've already have 1 Ingo and 1 Azura? PA is the only banner I think is completely useful. So keep that in mind. Because, you know, no matter what you do, you'll always get a useful unit. Because Dance and Sing
Yes?
really helps out in like Arena Assault. And Arena Assault, of course, you have control. You have control over which heroes you use. So you can, having a dancer and singer can really save you heroes, save you commitment on heroes. That's why it's there's definite use. Whereas most of the other heroes you can never really use in non-arena. I mean, you can't use in arena, which completely defeats the point of them.
Onward.
Because like you would just occasionally use them for something. Like maybe some story modes or something, but yeah, you would never truly ever need them. Is the point I'm trying to make.
Okay.
Is the point I'm trying to make badly.
Do my best. What can I do?
46.
Let's go.
I think we can take a hit. I'm actually just more interested to see if we can take a hit. Actually, no, let's not risk it. Yeah, let's not risk it.
Yes?
Should be fine. Yeah.
Okay. Really?
See it. Good night, Project Nintendo. Sorry if I missed. Okay. Jeez. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Do my best.
See you, Project Nintendo. Thanks for being here, dude. they'll keep making TT events and might repeat them. Maybe explain why their events are repeating if it's a TT thing that was already used. Well, there's not much of precedence for it, but yeah, I can see it. I'm done on the PA banner at the moment. I ended up with 2 Nagos, an Azura, and then Amelia, Hector, and a 5-star Shino. What the heck? That's a lot of good heroes. You went all green. That's a smart thing to do too.
Let's go.
Since I want Nowi and Zura, that's the same thing for me too. I'm gonna this Sunday. I gotta make up my mind. I'll have Wonder Orbs left, but I have to make up my mind whether to go for Azura or Olivia. I don't think I can continue to risk it. I think I just have to pick one and stick with it. Earlier, I went with both.
Really?
Last summoning, I went for both Azura and Olivia. I wanted both, but I ended up with neither, and I think I'm running out of time too. Well, I am out of time, but I'm running out of chances, essentially. So I gotta make up my mind which one I want. Azura all the way? Yeah.
Do my best.
Yeah, I think Azura is the most useful one too. So, there's that.
Onward. Let's go.
Henry shouldn't do nearly enough. Alright. Just go Azura because waifu factor. I mean, Performing Arts Olivia has the waifu factor too. Can you post your lo-fi playlist, please? It's already posted though. It's on my channel. Just go to my channel, go to playlist, and go to lo-fi. There's a playlist called lo-fi, and there's like thousands of views on it.
Really?
You guys seem to really like the playlist.
Do my best.
Who are you aiming for in Halloween Banner, Nim? Just Nowi. Just Nowi. Nowi seems the most interesting hero, and not to mention she seems like the best hero. I'm wrong about Grimoire and Guidance, because I thought that was going to be an awesome combination, but apparently you can't use them both together, so I gotta change that up. But outside of that, you know, everything else seems proper, and she's a Red Flying Mage, which is,
Onward.
who in the world knows when we'll actually get, like, mages back? I mean, flying mages back that are not special heroes.
What can I
So,
do?
yeah, I would, I'm just waiting there. No problem, no problem. If you guys enjoy the playlist, just check it out. It's I put a lot of work in it because the only music I play in it is like non-copyrighted, which means I can actually use them in my streams. But yeah, it's it's a small detail. I said earlier the easiest thing to do would be to recycle the old Tempest Trials maps in the same way as Grand Hero Battles. They can just update it with new seals and silver coins. I don't think they'll update it with new seals though. I think that's overboard. I think that would be too in favor of us players, right? But everything else I can agree with.
Yes?
Wow, we can actually just...
Really?
That's really good movement. But Guidance is for mixed teams. Yeah, I know. I messed up there. The thing is, like, if you use Grimoire and Guidance together, it would have to be a mixed team because, you know, they're saying that's not bad. If you already have another flying mage, say a Camilla or Corrin, that's actually not bad. Yeah. If you think about it like that, yeah, okay. Because one of them is going to be a Blade Tome user, right? And then your other two, say it's going to be a dancer and somebody else or whatever. It's a good combination. It's not actually a bad combination.
Onward. Okay. Really?
That would really help you with movement in arena particularly. Yeah, I'm going to go for PA because, yeah, the banner is going to last for a long time. That's one of the nicest pieces of news. I'm just surprised. Honestly, just surprised about that, though. I didn't expect it to be for so long. I thought it would be short.
Let's go.
But no, it's really long. No problem. Hey, me, hello, been a while. Hey, Jazz, welcome back. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? Hey, Nimi, do you know when your next unit session will be? Review session will be. Hopefully on Sunday. Hopefully. I'm sorry, I just been really busy lately.
Yes?
Trust me, guys, I don't want to, like, ignore you guys or anything. Just that, There's so much work to do in this condensed course. They basically took a 12-week course and condensed it off to 6 weeks, and I imagine that's so they can pay their professors less. So yeah. I mean, that's great and all, but it really sucks for us students.
Onward.
So yeah. Yeah.
What can I do? Of course.
Good news is, because it's condensed, at worst, it wouldn't be too long before I get back to normal schedule, so yeah. I wanted to do it tomorrow, trust me, I do, but I think I'm too far behind right now.
Let's go. Really? Do my best.
I've been dead because I'm helping out with family issues? What happened? Is it your sister?
What can I do?
Matt Money trying to be helpful. I'm sorry, Matt. Didn't mean to make you look bad, buddy.
Yes? Of course.
You'll be fine, Nim. Yeah, I'll be fine if I put in the work. Do you think Howling Banner is worth spending orbs on? Yeah, definitely. I'm going for only Nowi though. Sakura, I do like Sakura to a degree, just that I don't think she's going to be worthwhile.
Okay. Onward.
By the way, sick grandpa, yeah,
Yes?
you better watch out for that. Both my grandpas have passed. Oh, great.
Do my best.
Yeah, I hope he gets better soon too, Jazz. But still, it's nice to see you again. How's everything else? How's work? How's life?
What can I do?
How's your dogs? Are they still peeing on you?
Let's go.
That's about the only thing I can ask about. Sorry, pooing on you, pooing on you. Are you still stepping on their dog poop? And I'd rather not depress the stream. Alright. Yeah, I see. Anyways, this will be the last run. I gotta go get to work, so.
Really? Yes? What can I do? Do my best! Okay. Onward. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I should actually back off then. 46. It would be 50. Oh, geez, that would be enough.
Do my best.
Savage Blow is actually not bad when an AI uses it. In general, it's not very good though. For Arena, the issue of Savage Blow and stuff like that is that it actually helps your opponent get into Wings of Mercy range, and then you're in real trouble. But it does help. But it's just like it does help in some scenarios. But yeah, it could hurt you a lot more is the issue.
Yes.
All right, Jazz, leave my dogs alone.
Do my best.
One-hour stream at 3 a.m. I gotta work on that. Though, even if I did stream earlier, I would have just streamed again at night. So, maybe not a bad idea to have done this.
What can I do? Do my best. Onward.
The heck are you talking about, Matt? I really need to pay attention to other streamers though.
Yes?
It's gonna help me out in the long run. I should still be
Yes?
fine. That should heal 18. 1832. Actually, let's not risk it.
Go. Okay.
Talking about League streamer, yeah, I figured.
Of course.
Felicia works against Ryan, not well. If, for example, Reinhardt has
What can I do?
it's a highly merged Reinhardt, he'll have a lot of defense, and then you just can't kill him. That would be the issue. Got a plus B minus resistance era. I saw your era, Jazz. You're really lucky to get her. The heck? How did you even get her? If you know how to stream FEH using iOS, streaming FEH using iOS is actually a lot easier than with Android, because you guys don't have to like buy all this extra hardware for it.
Yes?
Basically, you just plug. You gotta get a plug, something to plug it into your computer. That's about it. Plug it into your computer, run OBS, and then use OBS to stream. That's it. There's nothing else to it.
Okay.
Nope,
What can I
can't
do?
teleport. We can teleport her
Of
though.
course.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's easier. It's way easier. You just have to buy one cable, and then you plug it in, and then you just use some software like QuickTime or something, and then they can see what you're doing, and that's it. Whereas like I had to do a whole bunch more stuff. How did Phoenix Master 1 get the guy who voices Robin say remember to tip the scales? Maybe it's pre-recorded then. Yeah, Matt, figure that out, dude. Stop streaming like your other lame games. Do stuff that really matters. Imagine armor only ability where the armor unit absorbs up to half the damage unit within one space ticks. That's crazy. Please don't do that. I think Armored already has so many advantages, and the one disadvantage it has is constantly being weakened. Cause like the movement issues, who even cares anymore? It's so easy to get past that. Anyways, guys, that will be it for the stream. I will edit the stream out. Well, no, I'll make a new video for all the key information. So if you guys missed that stuff, just check it back in the morning. I'll have a proper video out for all of it. And yep, thank you guys so much for being here. Have you no childhood? Matt, I have a childhood, dude. But I was a child with good taste. Anyways, guys, good night. Love you all. Until Sunday, 7:40 Eastern time is when I will be summoning. I'll probably do arena earlier in the day, but yeah. Just watch out for me on Sunday because my project's finished on Saturday. But yeah, good night, guys. Love y'all. And Matt needs better taste, and Butters has to stop being crazy. And Jazz's dog poops on her still. I don't know. Good night.